It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's Saints and the New England Patriots, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 24.
Come to New England, no place like it on earth this time of year. We are at Gillette. Brandon Gaudin and Charles. Loss for opposing teams, but the Patriots have
switch because they are a defense-led team, and truly establish who their QB1 is.
Year. The Eagles Super Bowl team, they were number 1, but coming in at number 2, these New Orleans Saints.
Remember, rockier season for Jones in his second year, and even had to survive a brief challenge. He wants to get back to Pro Bowl form in this one.
Jones looking to throw right away. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on way.
2nd and 10. Thousand-yard rusher a year ago. Here's Ramondre Stevenson. And he brought down on the 30-yard line.
Every single time.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And on 4. Derek Carr is the guy.
It's going to take some time to adjust to seeing you go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top. No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. Hang on to the pass.
So after the 2nd down in. On the return, and the Patriots take over. So back onto the field.
Great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Jones. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be fourth down. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is brought in at the 21. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. There's Chris Olave. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He completes it to Olave. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 51 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Now Carr. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Montgomery now to return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stevenson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Throwing Jones. Got Stevenson again. Back-to-back plays. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. Back to throw. Jones. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. So we pause for an injured player, and now what you want to see, Juju Smith-Schuster. He's in some pain out there. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the bootleg, Jones. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short pass.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards.
And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Saints coming back out, ready to go for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up.
The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
As they've got it as we resume action. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
And take it right on the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive.
Oh, some strong running.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That good for 22 and a 1st down.
One of the good things offenses did years ago was they lettered their gaps the same on each side. A gap between guard and center on either side. That's what you want to control when you're trying to run the ball up the middle.
And why is that?
Because typically you either have a big nose guard in there in an odd front, 3-man front, or you have defensive tackles that might line up in the A-gaps trying to gain an advantage and get upfield themselves. If you can control that, it gives the back plenty of space to pick and choose where to go.
And there, a great inside run, broke the contact and got some space. Jones throwing on 1st down. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw. Jones. Touchdown! Devontae Parker from 4 yards out. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
Now Ryland for the PAT.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive, 4 plays.
And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. New England's offense set to go.
Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation.
Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Back to throw. Jones toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be.
Elliott is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
Saints 7.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Carr. And this will be incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room.
And this will wind up as Saints first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Here's Carr.
Open man downfield is Johnson.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. 43 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Carr's throw complete there to Johnson.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they're going to get him. They bring him down. A sack back at the 16-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone.
Now Carr.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the right hash, this from 33. And this one is right through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Now Jones, a final shot before break.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game. And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire fourth remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Carr.
Over the middle and complete to Shaheed.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Holding offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Carr to throw. He gets it to Thomas. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw his Carr. And that is incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Carr to throw again. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At the 20.
Jones throw into the hands of Henry here.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
A give for Stevenson running right. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the 45 on 2nd down. Jones. Short pass caught by Henry. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Straight ahead at Stevenson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 39, Jones. No gain on the play. And at 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Stevenson.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Saints will have the football back. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
Carr now to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Trying the left side with Kamara. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Carr to throw on 2nd down.
And that's going to be incomplete.
The target that time, Michael Thomas. But now it'll be 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Hey, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. New England trying to get a place on offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Now Jones. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Play action. Now it's Carr. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Shotgun now for Carr.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. One thing I think it's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That's taken it around the 40. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
New England's offense set to go.
They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
The way with the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing Jones. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry from 3 yards out.
And the Patriots have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now Carr.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On first down, Carr. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
And that pick six, that was the first turnover forced by the defense in this ballgame, CD.
And what's even better is when they finally forced one, they kept the effort up and were able to return it for a score. They could hear their defensive coaches saying to them, hey, getting the interception's great. Can you do more with it? Turn it into a big play. And they did exactly that.
Ryland on for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here.
And you wonder, I mean, is it even possible, especially for the quarterback, to mentally reset after that quick of a turnaround?
Well, we're certainly going to find out, aren't we? Because that play will stay in your mind, but somehow you have to compartmentalize. Put it aside, pick yourself up, and get moving in the right direction.
Carr going to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review on this being inside 2 minutes of play. Everything coming from up above. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
Now Carr, got to have this one.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Carr now on 1st down.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On play action, it's Carr. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football. This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And now they're in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points. That lone